For more on the case of the missing mom, let's bring in former FBI Special Agent Maureen O'Connell and Criminal Defense Attorney David Bruno. Welcome to you both. Maureen, to you first. We kind of went over this, Lauren Green's piece. It was in Peabody, Massachusetts. They found in this trash area, right? They found bloody towels, a hacksaw, stuff that was consistent with things that he bought at a Home Depot in the days before the alleged murder or whatever happened.
Right, and it was more than cleaning supplies. In my opinion, it was a murder kit and a body disposal kit. And you combine that with what he was looking for online, how to dispose of a human body, and even gave his wife's weight in that Google search. This is, you know, you want to say that there's a presumption of innocence, but at this, coupled with that goofy smile every time you see him at court or coming in and out of any building, it's just beyond, I think.
Which is kind of surprising, David. I know you're a homicide prosecutor, former homicide prosecutor here, and it's interesting because, you know, when Maureen talks about the fact that he actually went back to Home Depot and he bought $450 in some type of cleaning supplies, and then you go on and you Google how to get rid of a 115-pound woman, and here's the video we're talking about. Why is he smiling? I mean, even if he's innocent, your wife's been missing for the better part of a week. Why are you smiling? Right? It just doesn't make sense. It sounds to me like a lot of mistakes were made. Goes back to Scott Peterson, David, where a lot of mistakes were made and it started to catch up with him.
Yeah, without a doubt. As more reporting comes out on this, the evidence just builds up and builds up and builds up. In the search terms, there was also the question of how to dismember a body. And when you hear about a hacksaw being recovered from the trash, along with those materials, one questions what he did with that body, especially given that Google search. The technology is a theme of all these cases that we're hearing. We're going to talk about the Idaho case next. But technology, technology, technology. They got him in the Home Depot with the $450 purchase. They got him with the Google searches. And they're going to get him with the DNA, obviously, with the report of the knife coming out of the basement with blood down there. That, unfortunately, is probably the last place that she was alive.
Is it DNA, Maureen? Because, you know, you talk about this hacksaw and these bloody towels and this other stuff. I mean, it's all about DNA. Then it seems like he's in very, very deep trouble. But if it doesn't match for some reason, they need to keep looking.
Correct. And you know, DNA is going to have a lot to do with it, but it's also the circumstantial evidence or all the evidence that they're compiling that just doesn't make sense. For example, he lied to police officers initially when they asked him where he was, or they had him outline. They locked him into a statement. Where were you on this day and time, this day and time, this day? And he wasn't truthful, which gave them the opportunity to take him into custody, which was great. But when you lie like that, and then they find out that not only were you not where you said you were, but you were in Home Depot buying $450 worth of stuff in cash with gloves on and a COVID mask, it's an avalanche at this point.
Smiling as they take you away in handcuffs. It really is baffling.